I just had my first breakfast here in Little India. I went to a place called Kamala Village. The lens is super foggy, so you can't see, but you can see how there's already a queue. I couldn't vlog inside because it was so busy. I got there at about 8:30, and you know, that's the thing when you're vlogging on your own. I highly recommend it though. It's quite local that I had to ask the tables next to me on what to order. They're very friendly and helpful. I learned something today as well. I got the dosa masala, which I knew what the dosa is and they look the same, and the gentleman next to me was explaining that in South India they call it dosa, but in North India they call it dosa, which is more common in Sydney. That place is a vegetarian place and no frill Indian food, and I've never eaten breakfast like that before, but they say, you know, when in Rome, or when I probably should say when in Little India, we gotta get amongst it. What was once home to cattle herders is now one of the most colorful and quirkiest part of Singapore. I've actually been in the Little India area before. I've walked around and of course had Indian food, but this time around I'm going deep. I am at the Little India MRT station, which is the starting point of my self-guided walking audio tour, which I actually got from Get Your Guided. I'll make sure that I link that down below. However, I didn't realize that I had to download the contents of it. So you gotta make sure that you have some sort of earphones, AirPods, whatever it may be. You gotta download the action tour guide. Once you get to your spot, click start. You'll be given a password to put in, and then it'll begin. Using Google Maps. Let's do that. Open Google Maps. Oh, and then it links to Google Maps. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get started. I don't know how long this will take. It shouldn't take that long. So maybe I might have put much allocation for it. Went on our second stop. He called it Buffalo Street, but it's actually Buffalo Road, where there's plenty of stops around. And apparently this Tekka Center right behind me here is the first air-conditioned shopping center here in Little India. And I thought it was going to be cloudy, so I left my sunnies in the hotel. I now instantly regret that. It says air-conditioned, but it doesn't look air-conditioned to me anymore. Okay, we are outside the former house of Tan Teng and Nia, which is now a commercial building. You can't go in, but you can still appreciate the building from the outside. And it's actually a Chinese villa, and the husband built it as a testament of his love and appreciation of the wife, you know, just like similar to the Taj Mahal in a way. And I hope every woman out there gets this kind of love. It's just an insane gesture, which is truly romantic, isn't it? I almost dropped my phone in the drainage trying to take a photo in a really amazing mural that shows a lot of the history of Little India. The joys of traveling solo. This temple right behind me is the only North Indian temple in all of Singapore, because the South Indians were here first, and as the newer North Indians came in, they needed a space, and they turned this former residential building, that's why this temple looks like that, not like any other temple, because they converted it into one to make space or make room for their worship. This is a Methodist Church right on my left, and it's quite, again, similar to the previous video, the diversity. Whilst I'm in Little India, it's not just all about Indians, but you have Malay, obviously Singaporean, Chinese, all in one melting pot. And as I do this tour, I learned, and I don't know if you did know this, that Hinduism is actually the oldest religion in the world, and unlike any other religion where you have a founder and a leader, they actually don't have that, which is, I think that's quite beautiful. Bit of a shame that I couldn't go in any of the temples because I'm wearing the same shoes as yesterday and I do not have a shoehorn, and I need a shoehorn to put it back on. And I'm wearing slightly more revealing clothing today with my sleeves, with my arms showing, and it's above the knee as well. I love a good rags to riches story. So we are now walking just outside Mustafa Centre, and the story is this gentleman that owns this, or the family that owns this shopping center, the gentleman used to only have a store that sells handkerchiefs, and as the business grew, he had to expand into this massive shopping center now, and apparently it's open 24/7. I'm trying not to shop, so we're not going in, and I want to finish this tour before lunch as well. I can't believe that in the middle of all these busy streets and restaurants, there is a mosque right behind me. I want to take a bit of a break. I want to find a sit and a drink, but I wanted air conditioning as well. Every place so far is in. I need to buy hair tie. I forgot to bring one, and I'm meaning to buy since yesterday because it's way too hot and I need to tie my hair up. I think that's my goal for today. Found a spot at the Indian Heritage Center, which is free for locals, but if you're a tourist over 6 years old, you gotta pay $8 to get in. They'll be air conditioned. They have free tours as well with that, $8. But I don't know. This heat is draining me. I don't know why I'm not used to this yet. I knew this was going to happen, but I'm gonna take a bit of some fresh air, take a breather, and some water. And we'll keep going, okay? We have now finished the tour, and you actually stopped right by Little India again. It's interesting because they actually had the restaurant where I had breakfast this morning as one of the stops. So that way I found out more about the place, which is really good. Apparently the ex-Prime Minister of India went there once, and it's one of the best, if not the best, restaurants here in India. It was, in Little India, and it is actually pretty good. Anyway, my next stop is the Sultan Mosque. It's a 17-minute walk from where I am right now, but I really do not have the energy to walk that far. So I'm going to catch a train. It's going to take me longer and I have to pay for it, but I get to sit more. The rains come out. We're a bit stranded now, so you get off of Bugis Station, and then from there it's only about a 7-minute walk to the Sultan Mosque. However, I'm stranded a little bit in the rain right now. The card is $5 if you take the MRT. It's very easy. It's massive, but it's fairly easy. You buy it for $10, so $5 for the card and $5 for the actual credits. I did bring my old card, but I left it at the hotel, so I kind of wasted $5 there. But, you know, doesn't matter. I can give that to someone else, whoever comes with me to Singapore next. Rain has finally stopped, so we are walking again. That took about an hour. I just found an office building, sat at their reception whilst I let the rain settle. We're going to check out the mosque real quick. We're not going in. Just admiring it from afar, and then hopefully tick off a few things, and then the lunch rush hour hopefully should be finished, and then I can grab lunch because everyone is out and about right now. It is busy, and lunch is quite sacred here in Singapore, or any Southeast Asian country for that matter. I'm in the Bugis Arab area, South Arab area here in Singapore, and what they're really known for is some breathtaking views, which I am literally looking at one right now, and I wonder how long this one took. It's just very intricate. Like, you could never be sad in this place. Looking at all these amazing artwork. And I'm not even at the Gallery, which is Singapore's first outdoor gallery, which opened up in 2019. Although I'm very close, and it's giving us a sneak peek. the OG in the neighborhood of Singapore, which is Haji Lane, a very popular Haji Lane. And as you can see behind me, there are lots of people, lots of colors, and lots of amazing stores. And speaking of shops, I found one that I like. Let's go check it out. I didn't buy much. I got some stickers for my luggage. I like to buy them every time I travel and put it on my luggage. It's funny because the luggage that I used for this trip had about probably 6 stickers on them. And when I got them, there were only 2 left. So they definitely peel off sometimes. But I do have 3. This was 2 Singaporean dollars or 80 cents each for one. So of course, I bought 3 for $2. Oh, finally, I can sit down, ate lunch. I am at HJH Maimuna restaurant, which is a very popular halal restaurant in the area. It's quite huge. Well, not huge, but it's very busy. And I came here just after 1 p.m. and it is still manic, like literally. See, I'm just very lucky that someone left and emptied this table, but no one has tidied it up yet, so did it a little bit. And how it works is, you know what, if you are from the Philippines, you know what a turo-turo is. Basically, they have lots of food on display, and then you just pick which one you want. Very difficult when you have no glue, but I know they have rendang. I love my sambal egg, so let's order this, please. Thank you. So yeah, and then I just wanted some vegetables, so I pointed bean sprouts. It's one thing that looked appetizing to me. They were way too busy for me to go, oh, which one you recommend, and so on and so forth. So here we are. How pretty is that background behind me? I am in Boogie Street, one of the most popular shopping areas here in Singapore. It's known for its cheap goods and it's very busy and very loud. That's why I'm hiding in this little street so that I can get some peace whilst I let you know where we at. So let's see what we can find. Enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up. Guess who found a hair tie? I had to have it replaced because it's $1, but then literally the moment I put it on, it snapped. So I asked her for a replacement. I'm so happy. So happy. I'm back at my hotel and I did not buy anything from Boogie Street. I am so proud of myself. All the shops are basically same. It's a massive building, but not big multi-level type. So you'll be able to go around. It is busy, but not shoulder to shoulder or bumper to bumper, so to speak. But the goods, as I said, are very much same, very low quality. So if that is something that you like, then that is a perfect spot for you. If you like really cheap souvenirs as well, it is a go-to place. Wouldn't hurt to check it out just to see the vibe, and there's really excellent artwork on the side as well as you enter the building. Well, that is it for today. I wanted to go back to the Arab Street place and try out a place called Yakulzuna or something it's called, but it's now unfortunately permanently closed. But they make Yakult based mocktails and cocktails, and I love Yakult. So I was a bit bummed when I put it in the maps and I'm like, hold on, it says closed. But anyway, lots of these things don't survive. Not a lot of interest on Yakult, I suppose. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below your favorite part in the most vibrant and quirky parts of Singapore. Till next time, see you again. Bye!